A Henrico County football coach and former All-American wide receiver are reaching out to CBS 6 after they say they were promised thousands of dollars to join a new arena football league in Richmond and still haven't received a dime. Caroline Colburn has a preview of her Problem Solvers investigation.
In early January, dozens of standout football players from across Virginia, even a few surrounding states, traveled to Richmond to try out for the Richmond Iron Horses. It was a new arena football league allegedly starting games in the River City and 13 other cities across the country in early spring. Tyrese Williams played football at Varina High School and dreamed of taking his passion to the next level. He thought this was his shot. He and about 40 other players paid $75 to try out for the Iron Horses, and not long after, Williams learned he made the team. Now, according to Williams, UFL Commissioner Joe McClendon offered him and his teammates roughly $50,000 a year plus bonuses based on wins. And this contract shows McClendon promised longtime Henrico football coach Douglas Joyner, who'd been selected as the head coach, $65,000 a year for his role. Training camp was scheduled to start with the first game April 1st, but Joyner says suddenly games started getting pushed back and McClendon stopped answering his phone calls. Williams, Joyner, and Tom Ziaska, who also helped coach the team, say 7 months later, they still haven't received a paycheck or answers. While the UFL website now says scrimmages will replace the 2023 season, and players and coaches tell me they've not heard from McClendon at all, and they're not aware of planned scrimmages, leaving some of them with crushed dreams and empty wallets.
No money has never touched my hand.
And they're calling for food and money. And then last night, one of the players, he's having a mental crisis. He's living out of his car, and I told him to go to the emergency room.
I definitely got my hopes up, and yeah, it just wasn't right.
Online forums show this isn't McClendon's first failed attempt to launch a football league. Coming up tonight at 11 and 6, you're going to see my full investigation. What happened to the United Gridiron League in 2021? What happened when I called and emailed Joe McClendon for answers, and where these players and coaches are now. In studio, I'm Caroline Colburn, CBS 6 News.
A lot of folks will be staying